Before you get started working on the course, there's something really important I have to tell you about how you should take this course. Even though it's just one little piece of advice I'm sharing here, it's so important that we made this entire video to tell you about it. So without further ado, here are the 3 most important words you'll need to know to succeed in this course. Watch, then do. This course is made up of a ton of videos that you will watch where I'm showing you how to do cool stuff in Unity. But while the video's playing, just watch it. Then, after the video ends, you'll have the opportunity to do it yourself. Watch, then do. If you try to do what I'm doing while you're watching it, it'll be very difficult for 2 reasons. It'll be incredibly frustrating for you. You'll have to keep switching back and forth between the video and your project, not knowing when to pause, having to rewind all the time, being confused because you missed something, and basically just being super annoyed overall. And 2, in trying to do what I'm doing while I'm doing it, you won't actually process or retain any information since you'll be furiously clicking around where I click without understanding the broader context. After every video, there are step-by-step instructions outlining exactly what you need to do. So watch, then do. I'm telling you, in these early lessons especially, it's going to be tempting to ignore this advice. But you have to trust me on this. You'll get so much more out of this course and enjoy it so much more if you watch, then do. 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 Okay? I'm pretty sure you get the idea, so let's do it.
Okay. Alright, and with that we are done with course introduction. So, on to the next item. Introduction. Okay.
Welcome to the very first unit of this course, where you will begin your journey creating with code. In this unit, we will create a driving simulator prototype where the user can steer a vehicle down a road to avoid obstacles in its path, or crash into them if that's more their liking. As you create this prototype, you will learn the programming fundamentals to implement player control. That is giving the player the ability to control an object in the world you've created. To accomplish this, you'll have to take some input from the player. Maybe they're pressing the arrow keys, using the mouse or a joystick, and translate that into some action in the 3D environment. I probably don't have to explain to you how important player control is. Pretty much every game or interactive experience ever made gives the player control over something in the environment. Otherwise, the player wouldn't have much to do. So whether you're floating a balloon up and down in the air from a side view, moving a character side to side from a top-down view, or rolling a ball around from a third-person view, all of these draw on the same foundational programming techniques. So you'll be able to take this element of player control and apply it to your own projects in all kinds of interesting ways. So let's start creating.
Interesting, that one goes to YouTube. Alright. I did not complete that one for some reason, but alright. It is complete. On to the next item. Alright, lesson 1.1, start your 3D engines. Summary. Overview. In this lesson, you will create your very first game project in Unity Hub. You will choose and position a vehicle for the player to drive with an obstacle for them to hit or avoid. You will also set up a camera for the player to see through. giving them the perfect view of the scene. Throughout this process, you will learn to navigate the Unity editor and grow comfortable moving around in 3D space. Lastly, you will customize your own window layout for the Unity editor. Project outcome. You will have a vehicle and obstacle positioned on the road, and the camera set up perfectly behind the vehicle. You will also have a new custom Unity layout, perfectly optimized for editing. Alright, here it comes with the materials, which I already have downloaded. So this teaches you how to make a course folder and a new project. As the instructor told us earlier, we watch then do. So we'll watch, like I said, I've done this already. I'm going to do it again because it's been a few weeks, and the old project that I did things on were on an older hard drive, and I might as well do it all over again for uh, just so I can have a proper series of going over the project without too many flaws. Because like I said, the other recording was a train wreck, and yeah, right now I'm wasting too much time. So let's move to the first lesson. Number 1, make a course folder and a new project. The first thing we need to do is create a folder that will hold all of our course projects. Then create a new Unity project inside it for prototype 1. 1.1. Start your 3D engines. Step 1. Make a course folder and new project.
Let's get started creating our very first Unity project. Now remember to watch me before you do this yourself. Now up first, just for some organization, I'm going to create a new folder on my desktop where I'm going to be saving my Create with Code project. So if I right click on the desktop, I'm going to select New and create a new folder. Then I'm going to rename this folder Create with Code Carl D. That way I know that this is where all my projects are going to go. So if I press Enter, now I have a folder on my desktop where I'm going to be saving all of my Create with Code projects. The next thing I'm going to do is create a new empty project called Prototype 1 on the correct version of Unity through Unity Hub. However, since Unity Hub is changing all the time, we want to make sure you have the most up-to-date instructions. So I'm not going to demonstrate that in the video. Instead, I want you to very carefully follow the instructions below to create your project. So just make sure when this video is over, you follow the instructions below the video to make your project. I'm just going to skip forward when the project is already made. And here you can see my new Unity project for Prototype 1. And you can see here the Unity interface. Now, if this is your first time seeing it, it may be a little intimidating with all of the different windows and buttons. But don't worry, we'll go through it in detail very soon. So for now, this is where I'll stop and let you create your own Unity project. Make sure to follow the steps below to create a folder to save all of your Unity projects, and then create your very first Unity project through Unity Hub.
Okay, let's do just that. Okay, so on your desktop, right click, hit create with code. Okay, let's read it. Number 1, on your desktop or somewhere else you will remember, right click, create new folder, then name it create with code. Create a new Unity project using the 3D template. Remember to use one of the supported versions of Unity, which I have the newer one. Name the project Prototype 1 and set the file location to the new Create with Code folder. Then create and wait for Unity to open your new project. Why isn't this completed? This should be completed. Okay. Am I logged in? Yes. I guess it is. I guess. Alright. Whatever. Guess if I'm starting over, I'm starting over, right? Hold on one second. like I said, I have everything on everything done already. So I just need to bring up. Okay. Okay. 3D. Oh, we're going to put. What is happening? Okay. And the name of it was project is going to be called what? Oops. Uh, Prototype 1, that's right. We'll call it Prototype 2 then, since I already did this already. So, Prototype 2, create project. Alright, and Unity is opening. Unity is opening. And it will I guess this is the first time I've opened Unity on my new computer. I do not know how long it will take to open. Wow, this is experiencing things in real time. So this is the Twitch experience. So nothing's cut. You just have to watch all of it. Very, very interesting. Okay. So, I will, I guess, yeah, I do feel I will be going for certification if this thing can lead to actual, accreditation of some sort or, uh, uh, credentials of some sort, then yeah, I'm probably gonna go for it. But yeah, the main goal is mainly to, just, make a game. Well, not just make a game, but, I, I I want to have a successful company and make um very good narrative heavy but mechanically fun games. You know what? Let's watch the next video while this prepares. Who knows how long this will take? And all it needs to do is open. We made the course folder for the project. All it needs to do is just open.